Web components are an easy way to build complex web applications. In the present scenario, there are various web framework and library to follow the component-based approach. And it's kind of confusing to choose the right framework. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about no framework-based web components. Ionic have recently launched Ionic 4, which is based on pure JavaScript web components. Earlier Ionic versions are based on Angular framework. So what is the new approach Ionic is using? Ionic 4 is based on Ionic's new compiler Stencils. Stencils is not a framework or a library, it's a compiler which converts components based on Stencils API to pure JavaScript components. How it is beneficial for the web to have vanilla JavaScript components? Well, we can now create reusable web components without the overhead of any framework. These components are framework independent, so it can work with Angular, React, Vue, and future framework or no framework at all. So let's see how we can use the Ionic 4 web components into other app. Because the components are based on pure JavaScript, so it's very easy to plug these components into JavaScript app or some React or Vue app. So these all components are reside under Ionic core library. To use these components, just include the CDN or you can use the npm install to have the core library into your project. Enough theory, let's dive into demo. In this demo, I have created a simple React app which will be using Ionic components to display the data. To keep things simple, I have only created index.html file and I am not using any build system. So first what I did, I included a dependency required for Ionic 4. Then I included dependency required for React. Then I have a div which have a id root and all the content will be rendered in this div only. So inside the React render method, what I did, I included Ion app component which will be the parent component for all the content. Then I included Ion header and I've created a React content class. So if we see React content class, what it is doing. So React content class is a simple React class which have all the React functionality. So like in componented mount, I'm loading the news from the news API. And what I'm doing in the render method, I'm using Ion content as a content holder. It's a Ionic component. And inside Ionic content, I am using Ion React list. It's a function, and what it is doing, it is simply mapping through the top news array. And what it is doing, it's for every element I'm creating a card and I'm inserting that card inside the list and I'm returning that list from Ion React list. And Ion React list is basically used inside React content class. Here is a demo of the code. Beautiful Ionic components have been used with React. If you like the video, hit the like button. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.